What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to build an aesthetic, profitable newsletter in 2026. And as a founder, you need to have a newsletter. If you're not running a newsletter, you're not only losing revenue, but you're losing your audience. You're losing trust, you're losing authority. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build, again, an aesthetic, profitable newsletter in 2026. So this is one of my clients, Adrian Ninyet. He has around 267,000 followers. He pushes most of his traffic, not all, but a majority of his traffic to his newsletter. It's called Log Eye Web Weekly. And we basically just send one newsletter per week to, one, nurture his audience, but two, to make him an ROI. Newsletters are not dead. You can absolutely make profit on a newsletter if it's done properly. So this is what his newsletter landing page currently looks like. Again, becoming an AI-powered designer, and he's pushing people to get the latest AI design news and the updated tools and detailed instructions on how to use them. There's a lot of confusion in the AI space. So we identified that problem. What is the problem he's trying to solve for his audience? He's, again, trying to give people AI design news and detailed instructions how to use AI design tools. It's more complicated than you think. So breaking it down in an easy and digestible way has become, and we've seen, become a very profitable way to market his newsletter. The response is great. People are absolutely loving it, averaging a 53% open rate, averaging a 6.6% click-through rate, and he's got an active subscriber list that is constantly being cleaned of 1,200 people, which may not seem like a lot, but mind you, we are actively cleaning inactive subscribers week after week. And this is a very, very healthy list that any founder can get to if done properly. So the question is, how can you do this the same for your own business as a founder? So first of all, I just want to talk about what makes a good newsletter. First of all, of course, subject line matters. We all know that. A good preview text matters, yes. But how do you structure your newsletter? A lot of founders go wrong with this. So to put things simply, you need to understand your audience. What objections do they have? Based on those objections, you are then going to create sections that occur weekly that attack and handle those objections, right? You are trying to, again, nurture your audience, show them that you are an authority, that you're an expert, that you know what you're talking about. Because then that will lead you down to, okay, how can I create a digestible solution for my audience? That's why newsletters are so, so powerful. And it's the same reason why content works so well. Why something like YouTube, you watching this video right now, it works so well because, again, I know my audience. I know founders struggles with newsletters. I know what they're doing right. I know what they're doing wrong. I know open rates typically struggles. I know a lot of them don't make any money from their newsletter. This is on autopilot for the most part. He hires me to write his newsletter and receives a check every single month. That is the most hands-off approach and free money if I've ever seen anything. So how do we do this though? Because there's obviously a system that goes into growing the newsletter, nurturing their audience, and of course seeing an ROI in the newsletter. Like, there's a couple of variables. There's a system behind all this. So that's what I'm going to go into now. So the first part of the system is Instagram stories. I can't stress it enough. If you're not posting Instagram stories as a founder, you're an idiot. Truly. You need to be posting Instagram stories. In my eyes, the way I see it as a founder, someone who's posted content for months, posting Instagram stories is a night and day difference. Why is that? Instagram stories is the new newsletter. It's the new email system. You're able to handle objections on people's phones. People are obsessed with social media, and it's the best way to stay top of mind with your audience. Now, of course, well, what about the newsletter? I thought you said this is like the best way to monetize, to nurture your audience. Yes and no. It's absolutely the foundation of a founder's business to have a newsletter. It's like the center of the flywheel, and the content, the emails, the webinars goes around the newsletter. It's the foundation, having a good newsletter. It shows the audience that you know what you're talking about. Think about it. Dan Coe, Justin Welsh, Alex Hormozy. I mean, all of these guys, Matthew McConaughey, just to name a few, they have newsletters. because again, it's nurturing the audience on a platform that's not algorithmic based, right? There is no, oh shoot, someone's going to ban me, I'm going to get shadow banned. No, email is owned by you. That's your property. And if you can push your traffic through stories, handling objections on the stories, call to actions, guess what? You own that group of people now. It's another touch point. So that's why Instagram stories and finding a path works so well. I'll quickly give you some tips as to what stories work best. I'm currently working with a business. We're doing around 31 million impressions every 30 days. And Instagram stories has been the biggest lever for our business, for this client's business rather, in seeing a return on ROI. So this is what it looks like right now. They charge $75 a month for a low ticket community. And from Instagram stories alone, 34,000 clicks in the past 7 days, 447 converted users, Just doing some quick math, that's the return that they potentially could see. Now, I want to be super clear here. We're expecting a 20% conversion on the 447 people. So it's going to be a bit lower, but the reality is that's very possible to make an extra $1,000 to $10,000 a month if you're doing Instagram stories the right way, if you're running the right promo. Mind you, this is just low ticket. I haven't even gotten into high ticket at all. This is a low ticket community. So part 2 is ManyChat. A lot of founders don't understand this, but ManyChat is by far one of the easiest way to, 1, collect emails, but 2, to nurture the audience. So quickly taking a look here. You can see here, I have sent this message, not myself, but this ManyChat automation has sent the message 1,500 times. As a result, there have been 98.2% open rate. And as a result of that, down here, 90% click-through rate on the lead magnet we're selling them. That's absurd. What ends up happening is we're then able to collect emails on entrance, and then if they choose to enter the free trial, then we also convert them. And that's typically where we see the 20% conversion from free to paid. But guess what? Even the 80% that we're losing, we still are collecting their emails. We're then adding them to, here's the best part, an email sequence. It's 21 emails plus handling objections, common pain points, case studies, etc. But then we're pushing them over here to the newsletter. And it's just, again, it's a flywheel effect that causes just absolute good health within your business. As a founder, it is so damn important having all cylinders firing at once. A lot of us are one-man businesses. A lot of us are limited time. It's a one-man business. And so having tools and leverage points that allow you to see returns quickly, it starts with a newsletter. I mean, simple as that. And if you don't have one, you need to start one. So that's ultimately one of our systems, right? If you want us to do this for you, if you're a founder looking for 1, newsletters, or 2, a ManyChat automation, or just this whole system, go ahead, use the first link in the description. It's going to be a Calendly link. You can book a call with me. I'll audit your business. I can give you an estimate of what ROI you could actually see completely free. I'll even help you out with a bit of implementation as to what the system could look like for you. Don't have to spend $1. I really just want to help as many people as possible. Even if you don't end up joining that, join my newsletter. Steal my ideas. Look at my content on my page. This stuff works. I mean, I've showed you plenty of proof, and it's hard for me to articulate a founder who isn't sending a newsletter. Every founder, you and I both know that we need to be posting on social media. Hands down, I think we can both agree. But going a step further, we also need to be posting newsletters. Simple as that. There's a reason why Dan Coe, Justin Welsh, these top guys are doing it. It's because it works. And if it's done correctly, there's a right and a wrong way, but if it's done correctly, you will see not only an ROI from the newsletter itself, but your audience will see you as an authority, book more calls, buy your upsells and downsells, etc. It's that simple. So I don't want to talk anymore. That is a rough idea, kind of high level overview of what we're doing. But again, link in the description, check them out, book a call, and I'll be happy to help you out. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off. Peace.